Hey family, it's Melody with Melody of Soul. So today we're going to talk about something that is super joyful. Have you ever heard of the 80-20 rule? If you've ever been in business, you probably know about this, and it has to do with productivity. It's a rule that says that 80% of your productivity or 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts or 20% of the things that you do to drive sales or drive business. In businesses, we do a lot of analysis to figure out what are the little tiny tasks? What are the little places that we advertise that give us the most business? Where are the little places that give us the most efficiency? You want to invest in the things that are giving you the most productivity. But I would say that this rule applies to just about everything because, like most rules, they're universal. With my clients, I like to talk about the 80-20 rule of joy. What does that mean? We kind of have two choices, right? We can lead this life of hoping that things are going to get better, hoping things that are going to improve, looking at the things that aren't working for us, and then trying our best to do something different. Or we can choose to look at the things that are already going great. We can look at the things that are already happening for us. Think about this if you've got workout goals, for instance. When you're working out, especially if you're in front of a mirror, I know I do this and I have to always think about it. If I want to tone up my stomach or my arms or my legs, when I'm looking in the mirror, I'm looking at that place that I want to work on. And I totally forget about the rest of my body that's already functioning in all these amazing ways that's helping me through this workout already. If I'm focused on my abs and they're not as great as I would like them to be, but then I forget my legs are really strong. My arms are really strong. I have a great cardiovascular system. I'm getting through this workout no problem, but I'm focused on this thing that's not doing it for me. See how that gives us that choice? You can either focus on the things that are already happening, that bring you happiness, that bring you joy, that are working, or you focus on the things that aren't working. Which one do you think you're going to pull more into your reality? If you've watched the movie Tomorrowland, you've probably heard them say, there are two wolves. One is despair and one is hope. They're fighting constantly. Which wolf wins? The one that you feed. So when I work with my clients on holistic strategy coaching, this is one of the rules that we look into. And the 80-20 rule of joy. 20% of the things that you do in your day create 80% of your joy. And in the same token, your misery, right? So when you focus on these little things that make you miserable, it creates all of this misery. But what if you focused on all the little things that really make you happy, that bring you joy, that make you smile, that make you laugh? The people that you can think of, the circumstances that are happening all throughout our day. 20%. It's a tiny little piece. So I challenge you to find your little slice of joy. Because if 20% joy in a day can increase your lifetime joy of 80%, it's a pretty good trade-off. And so if you're looking for a life of joy and happiness, which we all are, then think about 3 things a day. Just 3 tiny little things a day that bring you happiness, that bring you joy, that make you smile, that make you feel good. I'll give you my examples. I made my list. My joy is reflected in my health, my connections with others, so my relationship, my self-deliberation, so the things that I put in place that I like to get done. I'm a very list-to-do person. It makes me feel very accomplished in myself, and it makes me feel happy. Those are my 3 things that create joy in my life. But I sat down one day and said, okay, what are the 3 things that I need to do every morning to make myself feel good? And then if I dial it back to every day, it is as small as my workout. I like to run. I like to do yoga. I like to do some weight training or resistance training. I like to do Pilates. And I like to mix them up. And every day I've got a little regimen. Of course, I have a list, I have a checklist. And if I can get my workout done every day, I get a check mark. It's in orange right now. The other one is my smoothie, my green smoothie. It gets a check mark too. Of course, it's green. And if you watched my other video on how to make the green smoothie, you know that I food prep a couple days a week, and I have them in ice trays and I have them in the freezer, and I constantly am getting my green smoothie ingredients. And then a little one that I find really encouraging is brushing my teeth. I started brushing my teeth more. I love the way it feels in my gums. I love the way it feels in my mouth. I like to do it first thing in the morning. I like to do it before I go to bed at night. Sometimes I do it in the middle of the day. And then making my bed. Making my bed has been a big one. So I guess I have 4 things. So I make my bed, I brush my teeth, I do my workout, I drink my smoothie. It also makes me feel really good to do my hair, just to shampoo it some days, or just curl it a little bit, or blow dry it again, or put some product in it. That makes me feel good. It makes me feel good to do my makeup every once in a while. It makes me feel good to be in super sparkly Christmas clothes. It makes me feel good to smile. It makes me feel good to laugh. It makes me feel good to meditate first thing in the morning, 5 a.m. It's always kind of hard, but I feel much better afterwards. Maybe your thing is taking a bath, having your coffee. Whatever your big things are, so remember mine are health, connections, and self-liberation, or my checklist. Whatever your big things are that you're working for, your productivity, your big sales goal in your life, your big soul purpose. If you dialed it back and just started day by day, what are 3 little tiny things you could do a day? Maybe it's smile at someone, open a door, make some eye contact, text a friend. What are 3 things that you could do that give you 20% joy that then inflates into the 80% that you really want to bring into your life? Something for us to focus on that's a little bit different than the norm. What's going great? What's really working? So I hope this has helped you in some way today. So I've got Financial Freedom Self-Paced, Financial Freedom Live that comes in January. I am launching my Dream Big workshop, which is actually an entire meditation workshop to help find what it is that you really need to do with your soul's purpose through these meditation practices and tapping into your future self and your alternate versions of yourself. And then I've also got Ayurveda 101 that is coming to you soon. You can find it at www.melodyofsoul.com for all the courses. I will post that below.